What's going on, everybody? Firechicken here at the Scrapyard, and you got about 15 minutes with me tonight. I don't really feel like doing a full kicking with chicken, but I do feel like I need to talk to you guys every once in a while to just kind of go back and forth and give you updates and just kind of hear what you have to say. So, not a lot of updates tonight. However, it's like free reign. You guys can ask questions or whatever. I do have a few things to talk about. Nine Ether Being, what is going on, man? How you doing? So we had fights a couple weeks ago, and we had like 30 fights. I've been working very hard on getting videos edited, but it's a lot of work. You got to figure 30 fights, less than 30 days between the events. I'm good. I'm well rested. I feel good. Yes, sir. The subscriber count is going up a lot. I feel like we're really blowing up right now. It's neat, you know. More people viewing the content. That's cool. Instagram's really blowing up right now too. So if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you check us out there. And you know what? If you're from Instagram, you found us through Instagram, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to know if that reach is working. Anyway, yeah, so less than 30 days between fights. You know, that's some days that there's going to be more than one fight come out a day. It's a lot of work, very labor intensive. Plus, as I was just talking about Instagram, and I mean, I run Instagram, I run the Facebook, I run the YouTube. There's also other platforms too that you guys might not really know that I'm on, but I am turning the wheel. Hi from Chile. Hey, what's up? So yeah, basically, let's talk about a few things. I put out some good fights so far. Let me look really quick and see which ones I put out, which ones I have coming out tomorrow. So I believe tomorrow I'm going to put out a almost yeah, almost already, whatever. Watching from work. Hey, cool name. Anyway, so I got a beef fight coming out tomorrow. That one's going to come out tomorrow. I'm probably going to edit another fight tonight. I've been putting out a lot of reels. You know, I've been busy on that. And then I recently just chopped up a bunch of chiseled Adonis videos, which are, if you're not familiar with chiseled Adonis, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's on YouTube, and he puts comedy into videos, and he likes our content, so he uses our videos. And I spoke with him, and he doesn't have a problem with me, you know, using the content, and mutually, you know. So you're going to start seeing some of those. I believe I got about 20 of them. So in the next however long it takes me to put them out, you'll see maybe one of those every day, every other day. We'll just have to see. I do have plenty of other shorts and content that I can use to put out in between there. So I'm not low on content by any means. So again, let's see here. What do we have? Okay, I got Average Girl versus Not Your Average Girl versus Hostility. Very good, high level female versus female matchup. Fun one to watch. Ninja Steve, what's up, my man? That one I suggest watching if you haven't seen it yet. Very good. We got Batman Smooth versus Viking Warrior. I just put that one out today. I'm kind of hyped about the thumbnail I made. I feel like I did a really good job with it, so I'm proud of it. Great fight. I can't wait to see Batman fight again. In fact, he's interested in fighting Flex for the 205-pound title. And I sent Flex a message, but he has not responded yet. Also, another one that is signed up that I might have to reach out to personally, but Malik Ogun, he's our champion for 170-pound boxing. He's interested in fighting Golden Hands. So I need to reach out to Golden Hands and see if we can make something like that work, maybe non-title fight at 160 pounds or something. Let's see. We got the Comeback Kid versus Simo. That's Amir Nuruddin. He's the power slap guy, and he did a BJJ match with Simo. Again, guys, BJJ matches don't count on Streetbeefs records. They're for fun. You have to do like a combat jiu-jitsu match for it to actually count. I've edited the Comedian versus Killa Bee. You guys have not seen that one, but it is on our early access. So if you want to access that, you can. You just need to sign up. It's super cheap, guys. I'm serious. It's like $2. You get to see all the videos early. I got Flex versus Grizzly, Soul versus Sanj. Soul versus Sanj was the two lightest weight competitors we've ever had fight each other, 110 pounds each. The Pillar versus Cue Ball, that is the beef match that's coming out tomorrow. And then I got Zeus versus Ronan. I believe that one came out like yesterday, maybe the day before. Nah, we're not going to do BJJ titles. I want people to come out here and fight. You know, if you guys want to come out and do grappling matches, that's awesome. I know not everybody can come out and do matches because they're professional or whatever, but I'm not going to have belts for BJJ. What's up, Firechicken? I'm bad, a 64-year-old around. I'd like to test myself. NYC. Unfortunately, we have a it's under 60 years old. We put that kibosh, that age limit on there. So unfortunately, can't let you compete. What's up, Victor? Was Killa Bee's temple shot? Yes, I believe so, UC. It's you watched it already because you have early access, but yeah. Comedian's kind of taken some hard shots lately, and we're actually going to be implementing a concussion protocol kind of deal to where if somebody gets a nasty knockout, they're going to be required to bring proof of doctor visit and all that. So we want to protect fighters, top priority. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you make it out here, maybe we can do some sparring or something. Let's see. Hey, how are going camera for the matches? How are going the cameras for the matches? Are crystal clear. Great work. Hey, thank you so much. I pride myself on the camera work and stuff. Shot to the chin or temple. Probably the chin, to be honest. Like, I guess it just depends. If it hits that nerve right back here from hitting the chin, that could be a knockout pretty quick. Questions? You guys got any? We're gonna keep going through here. So I just got back from Hawaii, the Big Island, and I actually stopped over at the BJ Penn gym in Hilo, Hawaii. I was hoping that I could run into the guy. Been a big fan for a long time, love to meet him, but he was not available, not there at the moment. He does live pretty close by. Ordinary Pete, what's going on? But nice looking gym. Oddly enough, everybody was weightlifting, not nobody in the cage sparring. So I actually think probably like right here would be worse. Right there. Messes up your equilibrium and everything. Yeah, I see Preacher's Son posting stuff all the time. He's doing the amateur thing now. He makes it out every once in a while to, cheer on his teammates and everything. So, Preacher's Son, good dude. I wish him the best in amateurs, and I'm sure he will be pro eventually. So our next fights are September 30th, guys. And I'm going to talk about this really quick. And it irritates me, to be honest. Oh, shout out Buddy V. Zuel. Still rocking his gear. But hold on. I got electrical feedback. Okay. Still got it. Got it. All right, yeah. So something that really annoys me, Instagram mainly, I take the time, and this happens in Facebook too. I take the time, sit down, I grab my keyboard, right? And I sit there and I spend time typing out what's required to sign up to fight, where we're located, the gear that you need, process and everything. I mean, with our signups every month, it's in our sign up post, and it just gets to the point where it's like I'm getting tired of telling people, like, because they ask the same questions over and over. How do I fight? Where are you located? I mean, for one, on Instagram, I couldn't make it any more clear. It's literally the first things on my profile, like where we're located, how to sign up, no money involved, basically. And I still get just message after message after message. Like, people just don't want to read anything anymore. Super annoying. So I'm just like saying, read my profile, read my profile, read my profile. It's kind of just an asshole thing, but you know what? I'm just tired at this point of answering the same questions. And I get the same thing in the Facebook group. People join the group. They don't read the group description. They don't read the rules. Oh man, let's talk about those really quick. You guys know we've been operating for, where's Scarface been running the OG branch? My October date has not changed, but I will get to that. Rules. Okay, guys, we've been operational now for over 3 years, going on 4. When I started this whole branch of Streetbeefs, I sat down and I thought about different scenarios, rules, how to keep order, how to keep ego in check, basically not letting the group just devour itself. So I set up rules. I had a group of people that we bounced ideas off of, that said, no, that's not a good idea, or yeah, that's a good idea. And we came up with the rules that we have. And I feel like because of the rules, we've managed to have a successful branch for as long as we have. But sometimes people start kind of neglecting the rules. They start thinking that the rules don't apply to them, whatever. But the rules are still there, and they're the same for everybody. And I can't show favoritism or anything like that. So all I'm getting at, guys, is the rules are the same as they've always been. I expect everybody to follow the rules, show respect, not drink at the events, not film at the events, not smoke weed at the events next to the cage. I mean, it's be on time, like, I just got to keep mentioning these rules, because if I stop mentioning them, as we know, people don't read. you know, they'll eventually people will just completely disregard them, and we'll lose our order, you know, and then things will get crazy, and we'll have stuff happen that we don't want to happen. I'm not talking about from my end, but just things blowing up and stuff that I don't want to happen. Anyway, so yeah, rules are really important. And anytime a rule gets enforced, guess who gets glared at? Guess who gets the middle finger? Guess it's always me, guys. It's always me. I'm the one that falls on the sword every single time because I enforce the rules, you know, and I enforce them because I feel like they're important. Everybody should feel that they're important. Everybody should know that they're important, that they're there for a reason. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. It's nothing personal, you guys. Like, I don't have anything personal when I enforce a rule. It's always for the better good of the group. And so I'm not showing any favoritism. One thing about the Scrapyard that you'll ask anybody that's ever come out here is, like, we tend to be very non-biased. We don't show favoritism. It's pretty much straight down the middle. You know, these are the expectations. You follow the expectations, the guidelines. You can be here forever. It's just that when people start to go against it, you know, argue with me, you know, talk behind my back. You know, there's always other people that are listening that tell me stuff too. You just don't know it. So things always have a way of getting back to me. But don't blame me, guys. I just lay the groundwork and expect everybody to, you know, stay on the foundation. So don't hate the Firechicken for making rules up. Rules are part of everything. They're part of society. They're part of your job. They're part of everything, you know? So yeah, just follow the rules. Everybody will be happy. Don't hate me for making rules. You know, just appreciate that we have rules, because that's what keeps us together and keeps us from destroying each other. So, sorry, rambled on a lot about that. Yeah, anyway, nothing's changed since the beginning. It's same rules. It's just other people have decided that they don't want to follow the rules as much anymore. So, yeah. Let's talk really quick before I get into the dates. I want to talk about the jobs. I was a little understaffed last time through my own fault. I would probably put some of that on me, and I need to sit down, write down a list of all the jobs that I need done. What I'm going to do is, if you're wanting to come out and help, then basically you're just going to sign up to help. I'm not going to assign certain people certain jobs. Like, you can't say, I'll come out if I can do matchmaking, or I'll come out if I can do this or that. I'm saying this because there's some jobs that people don't want to do, and I'm not finding people to do it. So I'm having some of my people that are already doing jobs doubling down or tripling down on jobs just so these other ones get done. Really important, running cameras. You know, I need people to run my GoPros. I need people to know how to operate them, how to change the batteries, what to look out for. So I need people there early to be able to go over this stuff and explain to them kind of the what I'm looking for, because you know, every job that I have has a certain way that I want done. And it gets frustrating if I'm at the event and I have somebody assign it, or I sign somebody and they go to do the job, and I never told them like the correct way to do it. And so, like, it's hard. So there's some things that, like, I need a parking attendant. I need people running camera live, running the live feed, the door operator, you know, weigh-ins and sign-ups and matchmaking, and our dry erase board. You know, these are all things that are very important. making sure that we know who's next. I basically need somebody on that dry erase board at all times, maybe even 2 people, one person going out and letting people know your fight is coming up and you need to be ready for your fight. Guys, don't hang out, don't leave the event, show up on time, don't leave the event, because if we're looking for you and we can't find you, then we're just going to give your opponent to somebody else. That really sucks. I know if you traveled or whatever, but it does happen. If I don't know you're running late, then I can't accommodate you on matchmaking. So, communication, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, so I really do. I need help with the events. Some people I'm going to have do certain jobs, you know, like Jeremy. I mean, he's always going to be a timekeeper. You know, Robbie, he's always going to be doing matchmaking. But yeah, I really need other people to step up, because I mean, what if some of these people can't show up an event and I don't have a backup? So, okay, now we'll talk about the dates. So the Scrapyard is like the post office. We operate rain, shine, whatever. Frost. I don't know about snow. We haven't had snow. We could do it. And I know how I would do it. So we could do it. We haven't had that happen yet. So we've never had to cancel an event, knock on wood. So we do have our dates all the way until December. And I mean, I know the dates after that. I could tell you the dates for the next year. And it's actually really easy to figure out. It's the with the exception of December, it's almost always going to be the 20th or the Saturday on the 20th or after the 20th, immediately after. There are going to be exceptions to this, guys. Like if I have something come up family wise and I need to be there, I will change it to a different date. I will try not to change it on you guys. So if I say these are the dates, you know, I know people are buying plane tickets and stuff. I will try not to change the dates on you guys. But if it's far enough in advance, I might end up changing the dates. So don't hold me by the 20th thing. You know, that could change. So the next event is going to be September 23rd. Like I said, I'm looking for people to sign up. It might be our last event where we got good weather. Sign-ups are in our Facebook group. It's the pin post at the top of the group. So, yeah, you know what? Just go in there and sign up. Follow, read everything so you know where we're located, what's expected of you, the process, you know. And then it's pretty easy. Just message me a couple days before the event, you know, fight week or whatever. And on fight week and get the address from me. Don't give the address out to anybody. That's not your that's you're not allowed to do that, please. No kids, no pets, no exceptions. I understand people have families and stuff, and I understand that, and but you know what, rules are rules. So don't hate me for you know, for the rules. Can I bring a horse? That would technically be a pet, even if it is a service horse. I don't know, Pete. If you showed up on a horse, ordinary Pete showed up on a horse, I don't know if I would be able to say no to that. Like, pretty sure I'd probably just, I might just let that one happen. I mean, how badass would it be? We got the fights going on and ordinary Pete in the background on a horse. It's like, that would be epic as shit. Just saying. Maybe that's going to be like the only acceptable pet that you can bring is a horse. So again, September 23rd, that's the sign up post. Make sure you get in the Facebook group, sign up so I know ahead of time, you know. How many rounds of sparring should you do in a day? Whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, you should be pushing yourself cardio wise, but you don't want to injure yourself too. You know your body, but also trainers, that's what trainers are for too, because trainers know you and they know how hard they can push you, what you need. Self-training is very tough because a lot of times people will only do as much as they feel like they need to do or they're comfortable with doing. Is more than once a week beneficial? Oh hell, I was sparring every day when I was training. If I had it, I'm not really seeing a lot of people come around anymore, so I'm not getting a lot of sparring in. So, you know, I wish I could spar more. I actually think I might get back into BJJ. You know, I I did a grappling match with Pappas, and I haven't done BJJ in like training in years. So I I just I feel like I've lost a lot of it, to be honest. You don't train, you know, you're just not as efficient with it anymore. Hey, Ohms, thank you so much. Um, but anyway, back to the sparring thing. Yes, beneficial as long as you're not taking too much damage. I could spar every day because I have really good control and defense. And so honestly, like if I'm sparring and I'm just training with some people and not super hard sparring, I'm not really taking any damage. I'm just keeping my senses sharp and getting a workout in. I'm not the best, but I could be better, basically. Um, I was actually really disappointed with myself in my last grappling match. I I've talked about it, but I haven't released the video yet. And I'm not going to not release the video. The age limit is 18 to 60. I haven't not released it. I just haven't edited it yet. But essentially, I did a grappling match with Pappas and make a fake Facebook or have somebody with Facebook sign you up. I did a grappling match with Pappas, and he ended up getting. I ended up tapping out due to basically basically being spun around in a circle and being annoyed. So wasn't a choke. Um, Nothing like that. I wasn't tired, but I was frustrated to say the least. I actually got I actually got yeah, I got a little bit of turf burn, but I actually got the tap out right before that happened and the match was stopped and everything, and I thought the match was over, and he was not really happy with that. And so I thought I would do him a favor and give him another chance. Um, hey, I can't fight. What if you use a walking stick? Wait. Hey, I can fight. What if I use? Well, you can't use a walking stick in a fight. So anyway, that's just the thing when I want to get back into BJJ. I'm not sure where, how, whatever, but I really want to do that. So October 21st is our October event. I don't want to do a later date than that. Of course, like I always said, I always try to hug the 20th. And all the other branches should know when the Scrapyard does our events. So hopefully they're not planning their events on the same dates. I think they're actually doing theirs October 28th. So I think we're good. But sometimes we do have events on the same day. I know that we do have people that go back and forth to fight in both places. So it's nice that they can go from one to the other, you know, in a week or whatever. Let's see, what do I got? Okay. If you're in our Facebook group and you are a fighter in the Scrapyard and you want to be part of our Street Beef Scrapyard Fighter Messenger group, Now, you had to have at least fought in the Scrapyard to get into this group. It's a messenger chat, basically. It's not it's exclusive in the sense that you have to have had a match in the Scrapyard, but I'm not putting up a wall and keeping people out and all that stuff. So if you want to get into that, hit me up on Facebook, and we'll see if you qualify. I mean, if you fought in the Scrapyard, you've qualified. So hold on. Yeah. So next event after the October one is going to be the November 25th event. Yes, we are doing events all year. So if you want to come out in November and get a fight in because nobody else is doing fights, I'm your guy. Also, if you want to be a spectator, hit me up early November. I'm just going to say this. There's no fee or anything to get in like that, but I typically don't let spectators come out. But in our winter months, we have less people, and I can let 1 or 2 people come out. You know, it's just kind of like whoever gets hold of me first kind of deal. So you can't bribe your way into getting a spot or anything like that. Doesn't work like that. And then our December event is going to be December 16th. I don't want it to be too close to Christmas. That's why December's our exception on the after the 20th. We just don't do it. So December 16th is that one. January, I don't know, guys. That's whatever one's on or after the 20th. And the same with February, March, April, May, June, forever. Okay. It's pretty much all I got. What do you guys got? I've kind of been answering your questions. It's been 31 minutes with Firechicken, 32 minutes with Firechicken. Yeah. Oh, also, if I message you, if I send you a personal message on Facebook, please respond to it. I mean, I can tell if you read it or not. It's just that, like, it's kind of shitty to like leave me in the dark when I message you and say something and you don't message me back. It happens, and it's kind of annoying. I'll ask somebody something like, or I'll congratulate them on a milestone, or I'll ask them a question or something, and yeah, they're just like, screw you, Firechicken, I'm not messaging you back. Well, whatever. Fire chickens might have little brains, but they do remember things. So, Gracie, Baja, Tacoma, we have Muay Thai also. That might be something I would like to get out to every once in a while. Yeah, I think I might look into that. I hopefully they're cool with Streetbeefs. You know, a lot of gyms are not cool with Streetbeefs. I got into it with one recently who sent a message to somebody. Actually, somebody asked them about Streetbeefs, and the gym. I'm not even going to give them any clout. I'm not even going to tell you guys who they are, but they basically said that we're a trash organization and all this stuff, and that we don't have medical staff, and basically came up with a bunch of stuff on their own without like actually asking us or talking to me, you know, spreading lies and rumors and all that stuff. And I thought it was pretty shitty. And, you know, I confronted them about it. I posted it on my Instagram and it got their attention. And, you know, they did not one time apologize, even though I explained to them that they were wrong on the stuff that they had accused us of or not having. Refused to apologize. You know, lashed back at me, got mad, threatened me. I mean, pretty pathetic way to, you know, run a business. But it's funny, I never said anything bad about them. I didn't even know who they were, basically. But we definitely had never done anything personally to them. So caused a lot of people to a lot of silent people that hide in the background to pipe up and say their piece that I haven't seen in 20 years, that don't approve of the stuff that I'm doing because it's not the same path that they chose. But anyway, so bottom line is the people, the gyms that are cool with us, I appreciate you guys a lot. And I wouldn't hesitate to send any of my fighters out to your gym to train. So you guys keep a good relationship with us, and I'll shout out your guys' gym. I'll tell people to go train at your gym. And if somebody's looking to pursue an amateur professional career, they're probably going to be with you in the long run anyway. So don't look at us as competition. Look at us as a way that we can help each other out. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. Hopefully I do a Kicking It with Chicken maybe this weekend. Maybe get a guest on, maybe premiere a fight. So I'll look into see kind of who's interested in doing a I actually got an idea on that, on who I might have as a guest. I might premiere their fight on the same day and open it up for maybe some potential people coming out for the event on the 23rd. Is it the 23rd? The 23rd. Okay. So you guys need to get a hold of me. I'm easy to get a hold of. I don't leave you hanging when you message me. So feel free to shoot me a message. And yeah, appreciate you all. Appreciate you guys, the fans. Appreciate the staff. Everybody helps out at the Scrapyard. Appreciate Scarface for starting Streetbeefs and everybody involved. So that's all I got. Love y'all. Firechicken out.